Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore, and that's something that needs to change.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's James in at small forward. And for Chicago, they've got Jackson. Dunn is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. We know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA, and this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now George, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Dunn finds Leonard, and here's Porzingis. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Second chance shot. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Sacramento now. Now Vassell. Now here's Fox. And it's sent back by George. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. From the arc, the three-pointer is right on target.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Vassell against Dunn. And it's Smith, top of the key. Kings moving the ball around. Drummond working against Porzingis. 20 feet out. James kicks to Vassell. Drummond working against Porzingis. The second chance effort. And LeBron with the layup.
Well, LeBron, if he sniffs out a chance to get an offensive rebound, calculated, but he knows how to get to him.
Outside Jackson. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
They get it back. Jackson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And this is where Jackson feasts And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Jackson. Jackson hits both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, the last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Outside Jackson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's to Porzingis. And he comes up with the deuce. Porzingis has got 5.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Dunn misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Fox, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Leonard finds George. And here's Porzingis. Guarded by Fox. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by George. He has 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard against Fox. Baseline try. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Here's Fox. Paul George making his last shot. Vassell, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's George. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. The Kings trail by 10, and now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. LeBron James, 2nd.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Jackson. Outside Levine. Knocks down the 3 ball.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here is James after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their teams winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Leonard with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Chicago on defense. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Leonard. The three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Smith scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now James, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Off target from outside.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
George with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And the shot goes down. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. James, the pass to Smith. Now Fox. He's covered by Leonard.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Bulls. Dante Exum comes in for George. Then for the Kings, Williams, he's checked in for Smith. Benedict Mathurin comes in for LeBron. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Fox. Bulls leading by 18. Outside, Porzingis. There's the three. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Shot left block. Giddey kicks to Williams. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Mathurin passes to Vassell. Carter with a screen on Levine. 6 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 6 points.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Exum passes to Porzingis. Robinson kicks to Exum. Porzingis sets the pick for Exum. To the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Exum. He's got 9.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Giddey finds Williams. For the three. And another 3 for Sacramento. Chicago leading by 14. Exum passes to Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Here's Sacramento. It's Vassell on the wing. Guarded by Levine.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Porzingis passes to Exum. Back to Porzingis. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. 11 points for Porzingis.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Now here's Giddey, still without a basket. Back to Mathurin. Carter sets the pick for Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Now here's Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Carter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Bulls leading by 15. Outside, Porzingis. Levine wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago. Outside, Williams. Here's Vassell. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Inside.
They have the massive height, and then you add the skill. Porzingis, one of the more unique matchups in the NBA.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Giddey. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Now, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Chicago leading by 17. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Jaren Jackson is out there with George, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Levine. Sacramento grabs the miss. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Levine. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Dunn finds Jackson. And here's George. Jackson, a screen on Smith. The 3 from George. And another miss by Chicago. The Kings trail by 17. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's Jackson. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Kings moving the ball around. The 3 from LeBron. Rebound collected by Levine. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
James, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Drummond. The tray. James, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Dunn. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mathurin with the ball. George picks him up. Here's Drummond. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Mathurin with a screen for James. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dunn kicks to Jackson. Pass to Levine. Releases from 15. And again, no good by Chicago. The Kings trail by 17. Outside Mathurin. James with it. Looking to get it going. Carter, the pass to Smith. LeBron outside. Here's Mathurin. Guarded by Levine. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
And he's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Outside Jackson. Outside Levine. No good with the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Mathurin against George. Back to Mathurin. Carter with a screen on George. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Chicago. Porzingis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Leonard in for Levine. And then for Sacramento, Vassell comes in for Carter. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Porzingis passes to Dunn. Porzingis sets the pick for George. And again, no good by Chicago. The Kings trail by 13. Vassell finds Fox. Porzingis against James. Back to Fox. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
And Fox gets it to go.
Such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
Chicago leading by 13. Leonard the pass to George. Dunn outside. Leonard against Vassell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
And here's George, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. And here's Leonard from 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
James looking it over. Back to Fox. Releases from 15, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Fox making a very quick decision on that play. Don't keep the ball moving. The jumper's there. He took it.
Outside Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And Drummond kicks to Fox. Jackson against James to the inside. Here's Fox. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 11 points for De'Aaron Fox.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Outside Jackson. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Sacramento making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Williams in for Jabari Smith. Fox against Leonard. Fox passes to Vassell. Back to Fox. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Fox against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, James. Guarded by Jackson.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
They get it again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Jackson against LeBron. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Bulls leading by 15. Now, here's George. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Washington.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Now Fox. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Vassell outside. Sacramento again missing.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
So for the Bulls, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jackson. Levine comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Paul George. And so Dunn nails both of them. The Kings trail by 17. Carter with a screen on Russell. Fox from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Outside, Porzingis. Poked loose and stolen by James. LeBron finishing the fast break.
I mean, who needs teammates when you can do all that work yourself? LeBron looking spry and youthful.
Russell passes to Porzingis. Levine for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 11 points.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
A pass to Fox, over Russell. Fox, no good. The Bulls leading by 15. Dunn looking over the floor. Russell passes to Porzingis. Back to Russell. To get open is Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good, Russell.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
So for the Bulls, Jaren Jackson comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Paul George is subbed in for Zach LaVine. And so Russell hits them both. The Kings trail by 17. Outside, James. Steps back and fires. Fox, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's LeBron. A 29-point game for him in the win against Boston. And Fox gets it to go.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Levine, the bounce pass. Williams against George. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shot clock at 5. Dunn finds Jackson. A three-pointer, no good.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. Back to James. LeBron going to work inside.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Jackson. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Kings trail by 15. Left side Williams. Vassell kicks to Fox. Williams a screen on Dunn. Three-pointer Fox. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Levine. Outside Jackson. Levine feeling it out a bit. Dunn. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And now taking a look at the first half of this game, hard not to be in awe of what Porzingis is doing right now.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back and watch the show. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Devin Vassell. Andre Drummond is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Fox, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Now, Vassell following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. Fox against George. It's Fox with the drive. Spins over George. Excellent D there from George. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Bulls leading by 15. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And here is Fox after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. James against Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And getting to the line at will, James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first.
Now, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
And James drills them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Jackson. Outside LaVine. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Vassell outside. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Outside Jackson. The 3. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 21.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Now Drummond. Over Porzingis. And that one's good. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
Pass to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Leonard. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. LaVine can't hit. The Kings trail by 18. Outside Fox. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Fox has got 19 points.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Leonard for three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 9th assist in the game now. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 19. Three-pointer, Fox. They get it back. Here's...
Wow! And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Bulls. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kawhi Leonard.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Chicago leading by 17. Dunn passes to Jackson. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Fourth, the Bulls.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
The Kings trail by 17. Here's Fox. 19 points in the game. Vassell outside. Fox against Leonard. Outside, Fox. Another miss by Fox. Chicago's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Outside Jackson from downtown. And again, Chicago. No good. The Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Fox kicks to Vassell. Back to Fox. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
Now here's Jackson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here is Vassell. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Fox against Leonard. Ring shot on the way. Another miss by Fox.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dunn passes to George. 6 feet out. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. James has got 8 rebounds in this game. Dunn against Vassell. A pass to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Leonard. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 32 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games.
and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. The first one falls. Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. Josh Giddey comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Done with it. He's got 7. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Giddey against Dunn. Giddey kicks to Vassell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Bulls leading by 21. Poked away and stolen by Vassell. And the dunk by James.
Not the first and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Free throw good, LeBron. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Chicago. Bean comes in for George. And then for Sacramento, Andre Drummond's checked in for Carter. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Smith. And it's Fox in for Josh Giddey. And James drills them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Leonard, the pass to Levine. Done outside. The shot. Leonard, no luck. The Kings trail by 17. Lets the 3 fly. And James gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Leonard, down low. Robinson down low. Defended by Drummond. Shot clock at 6. And the Kings pushing it up now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Wendell Carter comes in for Drummond. And it's Williams in for Benedict Mathurin.
Well, in the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
Now here's Porzingis. 13 points in the game. Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, it's been tough with all the injuries, but Kawhi is a top 75 player, rightfully so. Cannot question his greatness. And it's hard to not think about the what-ifs with him.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 12. Pass to Dunn. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Leonard. Beyond the arc. That shot misses. The Kings trail by 14. Giddey with it, guarded by Robinson. Vassell outside. Back to Mathurin. Carter with a screen on Leonard. From 11 feet away, and it's Mathurin missing. Chicago leading by 14. Leonard the pass to Dunn. 1:53 left to play in the third. For three, Levine. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Giddey kicks to LeBron. Kings moving the ball around. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Dunn passes to Porzingis. They grab their own miss. Kick out to Levine. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Carter sets the pick for Vassell. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 15.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Levine. He's got 20.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the Kings pick up 2. Leonard with the bucket.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Giddey. Chicago grabs the miss. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Dunn in the corner. Back to Levine. Robinson dishes to Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep, James. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls out front. They lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. George is out there with Jackson. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Exum in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now here's James. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fox, no good.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
George against James. Pass to Robinson. Exum with it. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Shoots from the right block, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Jackson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. LeBron against Jackson. Outside, Fox. Back to LeBron, and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. It's nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Jackson. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Here's George.
Boy, Mathurin was on that shot all the way. Great defense.
To the paint, and the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
The Kings trail by 20. Fox with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Kicks it out to LeBron. Offensive rebound. And Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Jackson. Levine for three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Levine's got 23.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Jackson against LeBron. Carter with a screen on Jackson. Shoots the three. And LeBron James with the three. He's got 27.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Outside, Levine lets it go with the three. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fox, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Levine passes to Exum. Outside, Levine. Again, Levine missing. The Kings trail by 18. James finds Fox. From outside the arc, drops in the tray.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. For three, Levine, good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Fox against Levine. Pass to Carter. Jackson comes over with the double. The shot's good from Carter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Jackson. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Porzingis is checked in for Robinson, and it's Leonard in for Exum. And then for Sacramento, Smith checked in for Carter, and it's Vassell in for Benedict Mathurin. Now, here is George. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. Leonard kicks to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Jackson misses.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Stolen by Jackson. Porzingis finds Levine. Now here is Smith. Rebound by the Bulls. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Jackson. Leonard looking over the floor. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fox passes to LeBron. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
First one falls for him.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And some changes here for the Kings. Carter comes in for Jabari Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Fox. And both free throws good for Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Levine finds Jackson. Outside Leonard from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Kings. Smith checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Fox in for Josh Giddey. Vassell outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 6. Carter the pass to Fox. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. George dishes to Levine. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Vassell, the pass to Fox. No good from outside.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. 19-point game. Here's Carter. And he lays it straight in.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now here's Levine. Jackson. And the Bulls with another miss. Vassell kicks to Fox. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Here's the teardrop. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
George with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Jackson from long range. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 20. Up top, Fox. He's covered by Leonard. Fox, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Big miscommunication
on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Fox. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Smith on the wing, defended by George. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Pass to George. Jackson with the bounce pass. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here is James. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. George passes to Jackson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Smith against Jackson. Levine kicks to Leonard. George, that's a 2-pointer.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
A pass to Fox. Over Jackson. Fox, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. Outside Jackson. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside Jackson. Outside Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Good, another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Back to Fox. Here's Carter. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. George with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Leonard the pass to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Fox against Leonard. Fox looking it over. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony,